Hello everyone, it's August the 1st. I didn't live stream yesterday because I just got my wisdom teeth pulled. I'm very swollen right now, and also still have some difficulty talking. And yesterday I have a lot of difficulty talking because of the anesthesia, and I couldn't feel my lower jaw essentially yesterday. But it gets better, and then now it's just swollen. My face is a bit swollen, and it's a bit hard to open my mouth. So I feel like when I'm talking, it's as if I am holding something in my mouth. It's a weird feeling. It's a bit bothering. It's a little bit painful, but I think this level of pain I can handle. I was prescribed painkillers, hydrocodone, but I don't want to do it. I don't see a necessity to do it. It is opioid, so I'm actually not sure why they just prescribe opioids so easily. I did get warnings from the pharmacist who told me that this is a scheduled drug, and then it has a lot of side effects, and then just make sure you understand what it is. Yeah, I understand what it is. Even on the bottle itself, it says in case of overdose, you have to get what's that called? Naxalon or Noraxalon, something like that. You have to get that ready. But I do not intend to take it. I've never taken painkiller in my life. We're very lucky. Never need. There was never an occasion that I needed to take painkillers. This is probably the closest that I can legitimately be entitled to take painkillers, but I decided against it. I don't think it's necessary, honestly. It's a bit painful right now because I'm also talking and then kind of moving around, but it's just part of this process. I know what I'm getting myself into, so it's alright. I think food is the more difficult thing, honestly. I cannot have solid food, and I brought 6 meals to home, so I'm not able to eat any one of them. I think until maybe next week. So those food might go bad. That's really it's a sad thing, and those food is wasted. And tomorrow is supposed to be cheat day, but I couldn't do anything. Cheat day. I couldn't eat anything. I can drink the stuff, but I cannot eat a sandwich my wife brought. I cannot eat the chips, nor can I eat all the delicious sweets. So overall, I think I didn't plan it very well. I should have not brought that much food home. That's for sure. I thought a day or two, and then I can get back to normal. And I don't think it's happening. I had a very good sleep last night, but I don't feel any improvement. Maybe a little bit. I remember asking the dentist, when would I be able to, eat solid food? And the answer is you will know. I know what they mean. Right now, it's definitely no. I'm even, thinking about how am I supposed to brush my teeth today? Right? We'll have to brush my teeth. I didn't brush my teeth yesterday at all. But I didn't eat any food. It's just soup. I got 5 or 6 carton of soup, and I got some hummus. I got some protein shake. That's basically my meal. I'm gonna have to live on this for a week. I'm gonna be on a massive caloric deficit. I don't know how much calorie I'm taking in before, but right now, dude, I'm barely above 1,000 calories a day. I need to eat a bit more for sure, but it's hard to get food in when it's all fluid. It's all fluid. I should have got some peanut butter, but I mean, even peanut butter is a little bit hard to swallow. Hummus is a bit hard to swallow as well. And also, like, I can't open my mouth wide at the moment, so it's also very hard to eat. I am taking a deload. It's technically not the end of the program. I just finished the week before the last. I was able to hit 215 for 3 singles. That was actually pretty good. 215 for 3 singles. I think that's the first time I ever did that. So I'm pretty confident that had I not done the procedure, next week I'll be able to hit 225 again. Maybe even can try 230. I mean, it's all right. But because of this, I'm scratching the last week. So I'm not doing the last week. I'm basically just going to deload. And I have no idea how this deload is going to be. Usually deload, I'll still do some weightlifting. But this one, I'll see. So I rested today. Completely didn't do anything. I'll rest tomorrow for sure. I plan to rest on Sunday as well. So 3 days complete rest. I hope my face can get into a better shape, that maybe next Monday I can at least do something. Right? It's killing me. Not doing anything, it's killing me. And me being me, once I stop training, I'll lose body weight like so fast. I mean, I was already having difficulty maintaining my body weight. It was around 160, but then I changed my diet a little bit, and then it started to hit. I get to 156. Like, this is terrible. That's kind of explain why I had a lot of trouble cleaning toward the end of the program, where I'm supposed to feel stronger, but no, things are wrong. Like, I couldn't get the bar high enough. And I have to really dig into the eating to get my body weight back to 158. That was on Thursday morning. I mean, actually, Wednesday I was 158. Thursday I was 157, but at a high 157, and the previous day was a low 158. So I guess it's okay. I want to hover around 160. Because any lower than that, the strength just takes too much a hit. I couldn't clean, basically. I couldn't clean. Oh man, I feel like talking is actually make me feel worse. Maybe I should stop talking. Alright, let's see what we have today. Rearranging fruits. Okay, I think I should talk without moving my mouth too much. Okay, so let's how I'm gonna try. You have 2 fruit baskets containing n fruits each. You're given 2 zero-indexed integer array. Basket 1 and basket 2, representing the cost of fruit in each basket. You want to make both baskets equal. Also, you can use the following operations at any time that you want. Choose indices I and j, and swap the ith fruit in basket 1 with jth fruit in basket 2. The cost of the swap is the inner of the two. Two baskets are considered equal if sorting them according to the fruit cost equals exactly the same basket. Returning in cost to make both baskets equal. Next one if it's not Costco. Not Costco. Costco. Alright, so it says swap. So swap a 2. Cost of the swap is n on the 2. As you can see, equal if sorting them according to the fruit cost is done exactly the same. So I can sort them ahead of time. So we need to first decide if there are even numbers of everything. Like 2 horse, 4 Q, and 2 1. So yes, it's possible. And in this case, it's not possible because we have only one count of floor, one count of high, so that's not possible. Okay, so unless it's classical, and I can just swap and then cost. At any time that you want the cost of swap. Two costs and then cost swap index 1, index 0. Wait a second. Why haven't you swap 2 times? You didn't say like how are we going to work? I think it has added up. How can we test it? Well, I can do yeah. Let's see. So I expect 4, 3. Huh? Huh. Oh, this I can hail the 1. And then three. Ah, I see. I can still sort. So access. So the top. Okay. So I need to basically pick the smallest. So the two can do one swap. Right, so I do 1. I can sort this. So this will be paired with this. And this will be paired with this. In access. So we're gonna access. I find the smallest of the two sides. And now we'll pair with the largest. So we get the smallest, pair with the largest on the other side. When it's done, I'll move on to the next. So it's like 2 arrays. Alright, this is the top. Bottom. It's sorted. So we have some values. So I have pointers. Pick the smaller of the two to do this one. If this is done, this is not done, move. If this is done, this is not done, move. So it's exhausted, move forward, and then we'll compare. What's the smallest so far? Do we even need to do that? So I get it small. Then we do that, right? If this is still small, yeah, like if it's very big and this is very small, you should just use this. So every time when you exhaust, you move, you should compare the two. Pick the small one and you go the other side. It's kind of like a little bit greedy, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Hey, it'll work. Hey. Okay, so first things first. We need to get. We don't need to sort, do we? No, we just get 2 counters. And then we'll produce 2 access. Alright, 2 counters, 2 access, and that shall be it. Get 2 counters. then find the axis prices on each. Then we try to match the smallest cost with the biggest cost. Smallest cost on one basket, biggest cost on the other. I don't know. There's some sort. Maybe we need to do log n. No. Alright. Okay, now I need to get those into array. How do I do that? Map keys to vector. I guess it's begin and end. There's no easier way. I guess not. That's okay. Hey, what's spelling out? Yeah. Coming. So low one, high one. I don't know. I'm gonna use OR right now. I think it should be equal. I'll pick the smaller of the two. So if the difference, if they're the same, well, I need to do half of them. If they're not the same, let's say one side has 2, the other side has 4. So the smaller side here in access, right? In access must be even. So it's even on the top and it's even on the bottom. So their difference is going to be even. Now I don't get them difference. We just get the smaller of the top and the smaller of the bottom. I pick that, okay. But how do you know? Well, because we're doing swap. So we have access, right? So if on one side I access is 2, and I need to get half to the other. So yeah, just get a half. Half the top, half the bottom. We find out which one's bigger. Right? Which one's bigger, and I need to also remove. Right? I also need to remove. Like I say, top has 4, bottom has 2. Top axis is 4, bottom axis 2. So I can swap 1 from the bottom, right? Then top become axis is 3. Right? Because swap 1, top swap 1. No, after swap 1, because 1 go down, 1 is the top is need to, my top is axis 2. So we swap, and the amount is the smaller, and then, okay, what I need to find is the difference between the two. Alright, so diff, that's ABS. Right, I'll get a diff, and then res plus equal to Alright, this is the cost. And then that's it. Now I go to the next one. Okay, so I go through this. Just say when it gets out. You know what? I think they should get out at the same time. Oh, it's not a diff. It's a minimal. Okay, let's do this. Because the axis yeah, 1 should be 2. 2 should be 1. 2 should be 2. Okay, let's go. No. Diff. Oh, diff. Diff is wrong. It's axis. Let's see now. Yeah, we better rewrite this as a function, but kind of lazy. Yeah. Wrong. I don't know why. Answer. Seem to be greedy. Looks like it should be right. Oh, why this one is wrong? Yeah, I don't like debugging because I cannot see the inside of the array. Okay, so now it's just a matter of pairing, right? So we have 43, 80, 88, 22, 2, 68. So this is small, so I will use this to pair with this. So I've got 32. Oh, this is here, this is here, this is smaller, so I'll use this to get this 42. And then I'll use this to get this 43. Yep, that's 117. Wait, what's this nonsense of 48? Huh? Oh, I think I know what happened. I'm missing one. I can swap up and swap down. For example, I have 88. There's no 88, so this 88 is swap down. So I take the smallest. So 88 goes down, and this 8 goes up. Next is 88. This one has 88. $84, $84, you have 80, doesn't have 80. Well, 68 doesn't have 68, so I swap the 8 back. So that's 2 times 8 now. 68 go back. Now 80 coming down. 42 coming up. 43 coming down. 32 coming up. Yep. I see. Okay, so we still do a counter. Right, we still do a counter. And then we pick the biggest. This is the one that has access. Alright. So at 88. So you know the smallest on this side. Maybe we can do it without counter. Yeah, that lost interest. That's the difference. So the merge is how much we need to move. how do you make sure that they're from the first half and the other one from the second? How do you make sure? You just push them in. You don't even care if the K is from the first or from the second. I don't know. What if they're from the same side? If they're from different side, it doesn't matter which side it is, you just swap. And you can swap back. And if they are from the same side, yeah, if the small is on the other side, then yeah, you can do it. No, you cannot. How can you do this? I don't understand. How can you make sure that the first half and the second half are located on different? Right? That doesn't make any sense. How can you swap these two? If they are on the same basket, I don't understand. Why can you do that? The fruit has to be in the opposite basket. Oh, I think I know. Because you don't really have to swap with the more expensive one. The most expensive one, no. It's just the first half was the cheap fruit. The second half was the expensive fruit. They all need to move. So, for each cheap fruit, you can pick any expensive fruit. Any one, it doesn't matter. As long as it's on the opposite side. And it has to be on the opposite side. Because if it's not on the opposite side, it's not going to work. So it definitely be some on the opposite side. So you see how I'll swap with you. It doesn't matter. So I swap with you and then compare. Which means, in our case, these are the fruit that we need to swap. We need to put them together. I think I know.